Now, if a woman is a virgin, can she be an attention hoe, aka prick tease? You know what, boys and girls? I'm going to be honest with you. Your first tendency would be to say, yes, she still can. But I'm going to say, no, not really. She still can. She can still be a thirst trap. But if you know she hasn't been with another dude, if no other man has inserted his penis in her vajayjay, she's not really a prick tease in the sense that nobody's had her. See, do you understand the logic there? In other words, she's still pure. No man has penetrated her. So she's not really, in my books, it's, you know what? If you're a virgin, I'm going to be honest with you. It is impossible to be a prick tease, because a prick tease, there's two elements to prick teasing. It's just like with fraud. In a courtroom, for fraud, you have to prove intent. For prick teasing, you have to prove that she's had pie played before. Because if she's a virgin, she can't really be a full... No, because the whole idea behind prick teasing is the real attention hoe is... See, here's the difference. It's a psychological thing. Like if I'm a dude and you're attention hoeing me or even trying to prick tease me, and I know you've never been with another dude, then it's like, come see, come saw. C'est la vie. That's life. Whereas I know you're pulling that shit with me and you've been ran through, or you're fucking a bunch of other dudes or even one other dude, then that's where, do you see the difference? It's all psychological. If I know you've never had a man deep inside penetrating you, then no man's been there. So you can't really prick tease since you've never had a prick inside of you. To really be a full-on prick tease, see, you only meet half the qualification. So it's not enough. You have to be, it's like fraud. You've got to have prove intent. See, the analogy is here. I have to prove that you've had a penis inside you. Otherwise, if you don't meet at least the first requirement that you've had a penis inside of you, you can't really be a prick tease. You can still be, you can still be a prick tease. You can't be a prick tease, but you can be an attention hoe still. But even then, if us guys know that you've never had a penis inside of you, it's different, because we know that, you know what, women that are virgins, we don't care if you prick tease us. We don't care if you attention hoe us, because we know that no man's been inside of you. Whereas what really hurts a guy, his ego, is knowing that you've been ran through by a bunch of losers, but now you're going to just, dude, fuck you. See, that's what really guys don't like. So I don't like talking to a woman knowing that she doesn't want to fuck me, but she's fucked 20 losers. Whereas if I know she hasn't fucked anybody and she hasn't fucked me, it's almost like, see the difference psychologically? If she hasn't fucked anybody, then I can't expect her to want to fuck me. Yeah. Whereas if she's fucked 20 other dudes and she doesn't want to fuck me, then I don't want anything to do with your ass. Unless I don't want to fuck you. See the difference? If I want to fuck you, I don't want anything to do with your ass then. That's the difference. See, it's not even psychological. It's more logical. We don't want you ran through women. Here's what it is from a guy's standpoint. We don't want you women. We don't want women who slept with a bunch of dudes and now they're trying to hang around us and they don't want to fuck us. Whereas if I know you haven't fucked a bunch of dudes and you want to hang around me and you don't want to fuck me, great. You haven't fucked anybody else either. So we're more equal footing. You haven't fucked anybody. So see the difference? It's yeah, of course it's an ego thing. For sure it is. I'm not going to lie and say it's not. Of course it is. And guys have to recognize that. So consequently, that's why we like these younger girls. They're not ran through. Some of them are virgins now too, believe it or not. So it's a different mentality. The younger girl, everything's new to her. The older broad, nothing's new to her. Nothing is. How are you going to impress some older broad who's got her own money? You can't. Or you could, but it's going to take a lot of money. Whereas the younger broad's more easily impressed. The older broad who's established, she can fly her own ass to Paris. She doesn't need me for anything. Where the younger girl who can't afford to go to Paris or Spain, it's a different thing. See? We want to be around women who have a higher appreciation level. That's what it is. It's called appreciation level. A lot of women today, if they can buy their own shit, they're not going to appreciate us, guys. So it's all about appreciation level. And if women don't appreciate guys spending money on them, the guy ain't going to fucking do it. That's simple.